How's it going, guys? Chris here, the Supercar Suspects. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. They have this Cars and Jets car meet every few months or so. It's one of the greatest car shows out, so I had to wake up super early and get out here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on the second floor of Galpin Jaguar and Aston Martin. Just some base model cars down here, but up here we got about 4 to 5 Defenders, which are very rare to see here in California. So I'm gonna be out here checking these out for a bit. I know there's like SVs and fucking Sennas out there, but I'll be back. And right over here, they're storing, I guess, all the nicest sounding cars, starting off with the best of all time, the LFA, exclude the 918. You guys do not see it. The 488, we got the Murcielago next to it, and the Diablo GTR right there. Probably the rarest car I ever seen. First time up close with the Diablo GTR over here. Check out the inside. Gated manual. Everything is Alcantara and dry carbon in here. Full cage. Oh my god, this thing is nasty, man. We need to hear the startup. Oh yeah. Right over in this section, we got all the Ferraris lined up over here, and we just had a CGT pull up on us. Jesus Christ. Alright, to be honest, I didn't even know there was a section of cars over here, including this brand new Ferrari SF90, just hidden in the corner over here. Never seen one before. That is nasty. Everyone's got a pista. This is the God spec right here. One of the nicest spec GT2 RSs I've ever seen. This is a beautiful sight to see. Supercars, hypercars backing up an entire block. We got the launch edition GT3 RS here, and my favorite 3 cars at the show lined up back to back. The SF90 Ferrari, brand new, first time seeing it. Right behind it, we got the yellow GT2 RS, and right behind that, the nicest spec 720 I've ever seen in my life. This is by far my favorite one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a few hours now. Absolutely fantastic morning, bunch of beautiful cars, amazing weather, but the main point of this video is the brand new steering wheel for the R8. As you guys saw in one of the previous videos, I actually custom spec'd my own steering wheel. I told you guys, carbon fiber, Alcantara, yellow stitching. We got the RPM gauge on there. I reached out to Vicrace. They made this thing possible. They make steering wheels for a bunch of different cars, and this old shit has got to go. You guys have seen this OEM steering wheel plenty of times. It's just basic leather, you know, got the Audi logo here. And here she is. Wow. Oh, the yellow stitching is so nice. And ladies and gentlemen, here it is out in the sunlight, completely gloss carbon fiber. I know Tamir went with the forged carbon, I think blue stitching on his, but my whole interior is regular carbon fiber. We had to go with that option. We got the yellow stitching to run along the side here to match with the brake caliper and the yellow accents on the car. And then of course we got the Alcantara for comfortable driving. I believe these RPM gauges work by shifting, so the closer you get to red line, the closer these red lights fill up, and then at the end it starts flashing where you need to shift. Alright, we got the Vicrace V6 Mustang over here, and as they're installing the steering wheel inside, we're gonna head to that dead end and do some bad stuff. It is a V6, but it has a little swing in it, right? You can swing anything. I haven't done donuts in a while. I haven't had a rear-wheel drive car in a while, so I might be a little rusty here.
All right, that's it.
I want to save you some tires so you can drive home, but I got it out of my system. I'm good now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can tell, it is now dark. This took a little longer than expected, but the steering wheel is now on the car. I do not think I've ever been this excited for a car part. I mean, look at this thing. Absolutely ridiculous. Vicrace offers these completely customizable steering wheels. As you guys saw, Tamir went with the forged carbon on here. I like the gloss carbon. You guys can pick the material you guys hold the steering wheel with. I went with Alcantara Super Soft. Matches the rooftop. So there's 2 buttons on the steering wheel. Left basically scrolls through all the options, and right selects them. Now this option right here is actually all the colors on the steering wheel. If I select this right option here, I can pick the color I want on my own steering wheel here. Yellow, green, red, blue, any color you want, you got it. And I may be the biggest fan of blue in the entire world, so of course I went with the blue option. And a majority of the times, I just like to leave it on this. It shows you your RPM in miles per hour. It's super simple. Now I'm gonna do this with the valves off just so the SWAT team doesn't pull up over here, but the higher I rev the car, the more the lights fill up. Now I gotta set it at about 8,000 or so I have that little 500 RPM gap so I can shift the car. Now for all those people that might get annoyed with lights on your steering wheel or something, if you hold the left and the right button down for about 5 seconds or so, it completely turns off and you have a regular steering wheel again. And what you do is you pop your OEM airbag out of the previous steering wheel, pop it into this new one, wire it up, and you're good to go. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time.